So let's get into the Raiders schedule. We're gonna start off week 1. We got the Patriots, new and improved Patriot team.
Yep. Um, I'm sick to it. I still think that we're gonna take a dub on that one. I feel like they're learning a whole new offense, and if it's McDaniel's offense, damn well it's just confusing as fuck. And I feel like last year's their defense wasn't as great, so I feel like we take week 1.
I don't know. I think the Patriots are actually going to be a pretty solid team this year. I think as much as I hate Josh McDaniels, he has shown that he could be a pretty solid offensive coordinator. And then Vrabel taking over that team. I think they're heading in the right direction. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it'll be a tough game, but I think the Patriots win that one.
Yeah, I think Vrabel turns that team around.
Just the whole system for him to turn around.
Nah, I think he's the right person to come in and turn it around and take it back to the Patriot way. He did it. He as soon as he went into Tennessee, you could tell right away that it was a different team, grittier team, hungrier team. The defense was better right away, and I feel like he's going to bring those same elements to the Patriots, and so that's why I feel like it's going to be a loss for the Raiders.
Yeah, it'll be a tough game, but I think, I think the Patriots take it.
Well, fuck you.
Hey, I didn't talk shit about the Raiders. I talked good about the Patriots. Raiders still suck, but still. Yeah.
Week 2, we've already gone over with the Chargers. We got the Raiders taking that game. So we're moving on to week 3. We got the Commanders, tough game in Washington.
It's so dark. I'm scared. It's a loss.
Okay.
Yeah, as much as I can say anything, Commanders have a good offense, a good defense. Still be interesting to see how we stand up to them, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think Washington obviously is going to be pretty solid again this year with Jaden Daniels and crew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the Raiders are out of the league in this one.
Yep. This will be an interesting game. Got the Bears at home. Edgar?
That's a dub. I feel like Caleb Williams is struggling. I feel like the offense is it's not as much. It's not where Johnson. I forgot his first name. Johnson. What's his first name? The coach.
Oh, Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson. Yeah. It's not where Ben Johnson. The offense is not where Ben Johnson wants it to be, and so I feel like it's a good dub.
I disagree. I think the Bears are going to have 3 weeks to kind of get their feet underneath them, and the offense will start rolling, especially when you got a weak-ass defense like the Raiders. I think the Bears are starting to kind of piece things together at this point, and they go out and beat the Raiders.
This is more of a comparable team to the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that much better than them or that much worse than them. They're right in the same league. So I think it's going to be a tough game. But like I said, for the Chargers with Harbaugh, I think Pete Carroll, just his background, his everything he's done before, knowing how to guide a team, putting in the right positions, that's what he was brought here to do, is win games that are toss-ups. And this is a toss-up. This is the first game that's going to be like a toss-up for you guys.
So who wins?
Raiders.
Okay. All right. So 2-2.
Trust me, I already died after saying how many games this fool won and you guys won.
Hell yeah. Well, the Chargers
had,
Chargers underperformed.
I think you had the Chargers losing all but against 2 teams.
Well, you guys were going against good defenses.
All right. So they beat the Bears. They're 2-2 going into Indianapolis against the Colts.
So dumb.
I think the Colts. Yeah, I don't think the Colts are a great team, but I do think that they have a pretty solid roster minus Daniel Jones. But the Raiders' defense just is not very good. So I think teams that the Colts are going to beat are
Who do they have? Just a tight end?
Tyler Warren, but obviously they have Jonathan Taylor as well. But their defense is solid.
Yeah, their defense is solid. They don't have like
Yeah.
huge names on defense, but they're just a solid defense.
I got the Colts in this one.
I think so too. I got the Colts.
Yeah, their line has like really like just came apart. So yeah, JT's not the same. But
Well, I mean, you say this. You've been saying the same thing about the Raiders all offseason that their O line, like if it's a lot of ifs.
yeah, but we didn't lose. We didn't lose Colton Miller. We didn't lose JPJ, and we didn't lose DJ Glaze.
DJ Glaze.
Colts lost their one of their guards.
They didn't lose Quentin Nelson. That's the one that matters.
Yeah.
So.
And you act like, oh, we didn't lose anybody, but you're flipping pieces around, like moving players around. It's going to take a while for them to gel together.
Exactly, it takes a while. So how do you know you're gonna be good when it's gonna take a while for that team to gel?
I'm not saying the Colts
because they were already a good offensive line before.
No, last year.
Oh well, not because if you have a guy holding the ball,
they haven't been. Their offensive line hasn't been good, or JT hasn't been good the last 2-3 years, maybe
2 years because he got hurt.
Yeah,
because he got hurt.
And the offensive line still hasn't done anything. Like even besides that,
because he got hurt, so that maybe they didn't have the depth behind him. Who was the running back behind him? I don't know. Nobody that anybody.
Loss.
Still nothing. Exactly. Like you say the O line, like you guys have a really good O line. What if you guys' O line isn't good? And then
have a better O line than the Colts,
according to a Raiders fan.
No, according to PFF.
Does that include Jackson Power Johnson moving, and then somebody else coming into the center and moving people around? Is that taking into account that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it does, but like look it up and you'll see.
I don't think so. I don't think they are.
I got the Colts winning still.
Yeah, same.
Attempts are futile.
Yeah.
I just don't see the Colts good, so that's fine.
I don't think they're great, but I don't see the Raiders.
The Raiders are worse, so.
No, I mean, that's fine if y'all think that.
We'll
still think that the Chargers will make it playoffs, but
just like they did last year.
I like their clothes.
Let's move on.
Let's
move on. Let's move on. We got the Titans week 6 at home. Yeah, I think so too. Titans just not a very good team. Yeah. Okay, let me mark that down here, and then we'll move on. After the Titans, tough game at the Chiefs.
Loss.
I don't know. I feel like we've always played the Chiefs pretty strong. Excuse me, sorry. I'm gonna take the loss just because, like I said, I feel like the Raiders are gonna split, the games between the divisional games basically. So, yeah, I'm gonna say loss in this one.
Yeah, Chiefs are a better team. So we got a loss there, and then week 8 bye, pretty bye. Week 9 coming off the bye at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, I got to win too.
Yeah, because they're coming off the bye.
Yeah. Pretty easy game to come back from a bye for. Then we go, week 10 against the Broncos in Denver. For some reason, you guys have that as a win, so we'll put that as a W. We don't have to rehash that.
Yeah, Alex bad again.
I'm freaking pissed now. After that, they got the Cowboys Monday Night Football. Cowboys versus the Raiders in Vegas.
As much as we said about the Cowboys,
you're not
the opposite way.
Yeah, why are you taking over Edgar's lead here, bro?
Because I already know where he's going. He's going to say, "Junior, fuck you. The Raiders are going to win."
Yeah.
See? That's why we need to wait for him to say it.
We beat them with the worst team, and they had a better team. And better coaching.
Last year? 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
That's dude.
Okay.
You talk about teams like 2-3 years ago. It's like how many people are on that same team? Like the quarterback,
their offensive line, their running back, the receivers, like more than half their defense.
Half the defense. That's a whole new team.
No, it's not. They had Diggs, they had fucking Parsons, they had almost everybody they have now. Like, dude, I swear to
I
God,
don't, no, I don't see it.
uh,
I don't see them winning. Is
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
care. I mean, I already
got the
know. I
Cowboys?
already know everybody's gonna
Yeah,
say
I got
that.
the Cowboys.
It's like, for me, honest, and like, so my version, since I can say now, but I would honestly say it can go either back and forth, either to the Cowboys or the Raiders. I can say that, but I feel like I feel like the Dallas Cowboys they're a team that's like needs help basically. They need like a better coaching, and they're not getting any better. All the good players that they're having now, they're asking for very big contracts, and they're getting into big mix-ups right now. So they need to figure out something before they get to one of those teams that they're just not going to be winning as much, basically.
Well, I'm going to sell this right now. I'm going to say that the Raiders win that game. Mostly so Edgar doesn't get so pissed off he starts fighting both of us.
He'll probably
No,
he'll probably still like veer off and go to Junior. Fuck you.
No, I think the Cowboys just are not very good this year. I
They're
think
not. But for some reason, coming to California, are they at home or is it in Vegas?
that's at home.
So they're not even coming to California to go to Vegas. But still, there's going to be a lot of Cowboys fans there. It's almost going to be like a home game for them. So
Yeah,
I feel like that's why.
If they want to spend like $600 on the ticket, by all means, go ahead.
Well, okay. Well, calm down. Raiders win that game.
No,
Fuck Junior.
fuck Junior, fuck the Cowboys.
Week 12, at home against the Browns. At home against the Browns. Week 12.
Well, that's a win. I still think that the Browns offense, still trying to figure that out. And even if they do, like, I don't even know any of their weapons.
Jerry Judy.
Oh, true. And
Njoku.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think it's gonna be done.
Yeah, I think so too. The Browns are going to be pretty sorry this year.
No, Shador Sutton. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be a win for the Raiders.
Yeah, who knows who the quarterback's going to be. We know it's not going to be Kenny Pickett, no, but who knows what the Browns.
For which team?
Yeah.
For which team is it not going to be Kenny Pickett?
No, we know it's not going to be Kenny Pickett starting for the Browns.
Kenny Pickett revenge game coming.
Week 13 at the Chargers. Did we say the Chargers win this game? We did, right? Yeah. All right, so we said that, and then got the Broncos at home, and we said the Broncos were going to win that game. So got a Broncos W there because they learned from their mistakes, as Edgar said, or I'm sorry, Omar said. Then at the Philadelphia Eagles, Week 15.
Loss. It's a big old loss.
Yeah, Eagles. That's a tough one. All right, whoops. Screw this up. 3 losses in a row. Now we're going into Houston. Face the Texans.
As much as I would want them to be a win, still be a loss. I feel like that defense is good, and then that offense is awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Texans.
They're a better team.
Yeah, better team. Okay, Week 17 at home against the New York Giants. Tough defense. Jackson Dart is probably the starter at this point.
We'll be going to this game, and
Nice.
looks like Jackson Dart's going to be starting this game for sure. But I'm still going to take a dub on this one. Sorry, Trubs. We're going to go. You're going to want to leave in halftime because a bunch of Raider fans are going to be yelling in your face.
Okay. Omar, I'll let you.
Jackson Dart might be feeding fucking his doves to Jameis Winston again after this game. Thanking him for guiding him through his first year of NFL.
Madden or something.
That defense is good. We all agree that defense is very good.
Yeah, but that offense isn't.
Yeah, but that offense is sorry defense for
you're not going
Vegas.
You're not going to be able to cover Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors,
right.
By that time of the year, Malik Neighbors is going to be well established. And I feel like Malik Neighbors is going to show why he was picked where he was picked.
True, but we also played last year. We also played Brian Thomas around the same year. It was the same thing.
Yeah, but talking about a rookie year. You had a whole offseason to get ready again.
but it's still going to be the same thing. Like, he doesn't have the quarterback that he still needs.
We don't know. We don't know what he's going to look like during the season. What if it clicks with him halfway during the season?
It's fine.
But I don't think you guys have anything to combat or stop Malik Neighbors on defense. So I think Malik Neighbors by that time is going to have a field day.
Yeah, I'm with Omar. I think.
I feel like you guys are sleeping on our corner, but sure.
Well, I guess
I think the Raiders are sleeping on their corners at this point. Shit.
How?
They're like, because they suck. They should have just slept on them through the draft, through the whole offseason. They should have got somebody new in.
Then they wouldn't be sleeping on them.
No. Omar's making a joke about how bad they are.
Yeah.
He's saying that they suck and that they should have.
They should have slept on and moved on from them.
Yeah. But anyways, it's a loss against the Giants. You're going out to Vegas to watch your team lose. That sucks.
I mean, it's fine what you guys are saying, but I mean, I already know they're going to win that one.
All right, Week 18 finale. Of course, the Chiefs get the Raiders to finish out their season. Shout out to the NFL and the schedule makers for making sure that happened. It's going to be in Vegas. Doesn't make a difference. Do the Chiefs beat the Raiders? Do the Raiders beat the Chiefs?
The Chiefs.
Ooh.
They're not playing for anything at that point.
I don't know.
And the Raiders are playing to get a worse pick?
Doesn't matter. Like, dude,
No, like a worse pick,
year.
not a better pick.
We
you
did
know
it
what I mean?
this year, bro. We did it this year too.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. And
to get a worse pick.
And also, the Chiefs are going to be playing for something this week because the Chiefs are not winning the division this year. This is not the same goddamn division.
But even if they win the game, they're not going to win the division.
They might be playing for their division hopes at this point.
Well, so they're playing for something. They're playing for if they're trying to get into the playoffs, they're playing for seeding. So
I feel like just
they're playing for something.
But if anything, like they're already going to be in by the time they play.
Well, the Chargers. I'm sorry, the Chiefs are not skipping Week 18 this year because they already got their seeding locked up. It's not that year anymore. It's done. Those years are over with. So the Chiefs are playing for something. So having said that, who wins that game?
Chiefs.
You said the Raiders.
Okay.
Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs too. I think the Chiefs are a better team. All right, so that finishes out the year for the Raiders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wins. 1, 2, 3.
More than I thought.
Yeah, they got that 4-game winning streak in the middle of the year. So that is 7-10 for the Raiders. That's about what I had for them on my own. Just looking through.
More than I thought they were going to have. Maybe one more win that I thought they would have had this season.
The Raiders are going to be better this year.
Yeah.
They're just... you don't snap your fingers and win a division, especially in the AFC West.
Yeah, even if they don't win as many games, their games they're gonna look better. Their offense is gonna look better. The defense is a work in progress. Maybe down towards the end of the year, they're gelling, playing a little bit better. They're not gonna overpower anybody, but you're gonna see it building.
Yeah,
you're gonna see it building.
They're no longer the joke of the league.
Yeah,
I feel like what you guys saw last year is what you guys think is.
That's not what we have them winning 7 games.
Not at all, bro. Not whatsoever. I haven't brought up last year.
No, I'm not saying you guys bringing up last year, but I'm saying like you guys think that our defense, from what our team performed last year, is what people think that this year's going to be like.
No one's thinking that.
Not at all.
Everyone's saying that there's a huge difference in head coach, and there's a relatively big difference at quarterback as well. So, I mean, those two things alone is going to make a big difference. Going from 4 to
all these games,
going from 4 to 7 wins is a pretty big difference in the NFL. So, I don't think that's disrespectful to the Raiders at all.
Not at all. Honestly, I mentioned it a couple times. There's a couple of these games where past regimes I would have given it a loss, but with this new regime with Pete Carroll, that just gives you confidence at that position, and that in itself will make you a better team.
And Raider fans, you got to realize you don't just go from 4 wins to 11 wins overnight just because you change the head coach. You just don't.
Unless you're the Chargers.
It doesn't happen often. It's not, and especially in this division, it's not going to happen this year. I'm sorry. They're going to be better this year, but
it's a way better division than.
Yeah, I mean,
it's probably the best division in football. Honestly.
It is the best division of football. You put them in the AFC South, okay, maybe you can start talking about 8 to 10 wins.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Not in this division. It's too tough. It's too tough.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's too tough, but I can honestly see it. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, we'll see how the season goes. It's the NFL. It can go either way. We'll see.
All right. Well, Raiders are 7-10. Third and Thirsty Podcast official stamp on it. 7-10. Broncos 12-5.
Yeah, but
We got the Chargers at 8-9. It's a disappointing season coming off of a playoff victory. Or definitely not a playoff victory. A playoff berth last year for the Chargers, missing the playoffs. So now that we got our three teams, we're gonna have to run through the Chiefs.